Chef Stephen Allen here with one of my food-related hobby videos. Guess what food it is today? Well, it has to do with my bees. Actually, it's not my bees. Through a misfortunate event, a friend of mine and fellow beekeeper had an anaphylactic reaction to a bee sting while we were working the bees the other day. And these two hives behind me have to be moved to my apiary to get them out of this lovely spot that they're in now. Unfortunate, but we're gonna put them in a lovely spot in my own apiary and they're gonna continue to thrive and survive and produce lots of honey. Just follow along as we go through this process of getting the bees inside their hive, keeping them there for the night, and then coming back at dark and then moving the hive so they don't know what's going on. When they wake up tomorrow morning, they're gonna be in a new spot, they're gonna love it, they're gonna reorient themselves, and then they're gonna go out and do their bee thing. So first things first, I need to get these girls lightened up for their move for tonight. Okay, I'm gonna take these supers, which are the honey boxes, and I'm gonna stick them about 30 meters out in the field over there. And I'm gonna show you what we do with them in a little bit. So next, I built a frame to go on top of here. And the reason being is, I want this frame, I want them to be able to breathe in the move. It's very hot out lately. And if I move them and they get overheated, they will all die. So I'm gonna put this on here, and when I transport the bees, I'm gonna leave the top off. Next, I'm going to make sure that this does not come apart during transport. And to make sure even more, I think I am going to staple all of these boxes together. And we are going to come back tonight and move them in the dark. So you might be wondering what I do with the honey boxes full of bees that we had to lighten up the rest of the hive with. Well, we have a leaf blower. We're going to blow the bees out. All of the bees that were in this box, or are in this box right now, are foraging bees. So in other words, when we blow them out, they know their way home. So lots of bees coming home from the shake that we just gave them, or should I say the leaf blower we just gave them. Well, it is now 11 o'clock at night, and we gotta get these girls inside the box so that we can move them. Now, take a look at the big one, which I'm gonna move in a couple of days. Obviously, this would be a big problem, but we're moving this one. So let's get to it. The next one I've got to do with a couple of people. And the next shot is going to be at my apiary, where we'll be putting them in their new home. And this is where they're going. Whew. Okay, let's see how nasty they get here. I might just give them a little opening at the moment. Now I'll open it up wide open. Just going to give them a small entrance here, and they've got this entrance, which you can see they're using. I'm going to put a little piece of wood right here, so that when I put my top cover, it sits up a bit to give them a little bit extra ventilation, because they're so angry that they're beating their wings quite rapidly at the moment, which creates heat, and I want them to vent on such a warm night. And I think they're going to settle in fine. And we will see you tomorrow. And let's see how they're doing in the day. Well, folks, it's the next day, and we are about to go check my apiary out and see how the girls fared. Let's go. Okay, let's see how they are. Oh, I can see some orienting going on. Basically, what the bees are doing now is they're doing little figure eights in front of the hive. And what that does is they are getting basically a GPS coordinate in their minds for when they go flying out a couple of kilometers away to collect nectar and pollen. They can find their way back to exactly the spot that they left. So they're doing well. And we will do a full inspection of them in about a week's time. Check everything out. So now things are perfect, and we'll leave them be for a week. Well, folks, thanks for joining me on another one of my little adventures into the world of food. The world of my hobbies involving food. Get yourselves out there, perhaps go foraging for mushrooms or wild edibles, maybe gardening, maybe fishing, or maybe you want to start beekeeping. It is so much fun. And look how gentle they are. They're fantastic. So keep an eye out on my social media posts for the honey that's going to be made by these girls. I've already taken 150 pounds off of some of those other hives that you probably just saw, and that was all spring honey. They're producing a lot of summer honey right now, and my fall honey is amazing. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. Check out my other social media posts on Instagram and Facebook. And what you can also do is keep an eye out for some more videos whereby I'll be actually using some of the honey from these hives to make some great dishes. Cheers.